Hello everybody, what is up? I hope all of you guys are doing great. So I'm back again with a book review. I feel like I haven't done a review in so long, so I thought, why not? I have time to spare today, so I'm here. The book that I will be reviewing is a newly released book by my all-time favorite author, Colleen Hoover. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know what book I'm gonna be reviewing based on the title. So it's this book by Colleen Hoover. It's called Reminders of Him, and it just got released I think last month or earlier this month. It's currently March, so I forgot the exact date, but it's new. I first read it on my Kindle. I got the advanced reader's copy, so I read it in early January, and I finally have the paperback that I bought from Kinokuniya bookstore, and it's honestly so pretty. And if you've read it already, then I'm pretty sure you might understand the significance of the pigeons. Yes, they're pigeons on the cover of the book. So it's a glossy matte kind of feeling, and it's kind of shiny. I don't know if you can clearly see from camera, but when I see it, like right now, it's kind of like the light kind of bounces back and reflection and whatever. Anyway, cover amazing, 10 out of 10. But I'm here today gonna be reviewing the content of the book and what it's about basically, and my feelings, my opinions, and my thoughts on this story. So this book follows the journey of Kenna, who recently just got out of prison after murdering her boyfriend. So she has a daughter whose name is Diem. I don't know how you exactly pronounce Diem's name. Diem. I have no idea, but the way I pronounce it is Diem. And I think that Diem's name is very unique. I've never heard someone's name as Diem. Like, this is the first time, like, Diem. So it's pretty unique, and Kenna is a beautiful name as well, so kudos to Colleen for that. Basically, Kenna got out of prison, and her goal after coming out of prison is to find her daughter, who is currently living with her late boyfriend's parents. I don't know how to say much without spoiling, but so Kenna's late boyfriend, whose name is Scott, he had a best friend whose name is Ledger. So this whole story circulates around Kenna and also Ledger, from how they first got to know each other, from when they first met, and to realizing who they are to each other. Like, Kenna is Scott's girlfriend and Ledger is Scott's best friend, and even though they have that connection, they have never met each other before. I don't think Ledger knows how Kenna looks like, because when they met, he didn't know who she was. And soon after then, he found out that, oh wait, this is her, like, this is who killed my best friend. So yeah, there's a lot of plot twists in the book. It reminds me so much of this movie I watched recently on Netflix. I think it was with Sandra Bullock. It was her it was of Sandra Bullock's character coming out of prison, and she wanted to find her sister, who's currently living with another family. And the whole kind of thing, the whole movie reminds me of this book. I forgot the title of the movie, but if you know, then you know. But it's on Netflix, with Sandra Bullock and Viola Davis, yeah. If you watched that movie before, then honestly the whole movie reminds me so much of this book. It's very, very similar in some ways. The struggle of Kenna, you know, coming out of prison, and her genuinely wanting to find her daughter, because when she first got, you know, she found out she was pregnant when she was in prison, I think, and she gave birth, and if I could remember it correctly, she could only hold her baby once, or was it like never? I forgot. But she literally couldn't hold her baby, and you know, after giving birth and stuff, which is very, 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 very cruel and sick. And it was so sad, you know, reading about that whole thing. And I genuinely cried because even though I don't know how it feels like to have a child, by reading Colleen's words, like, it made me realize how, you know, that bond, a mother-daughter bond, like, it's very special, it's very unique. So I feel like Colleen wrote this book very, very well, as you know, because she is a talented author. Like, I have my whole, I don't know if you can see, but this is my Colleen shelf. I recently just changed a few things around in my room, and I have now, this is my Colleen Hoover shelf down here. This is dedicated to all her books. So anyways, yeah, Colleen, a talented writer. Honestly, this book did not disappoint me. I knew roughly what the book was about before I started reading it, but it's more than the blurb. Like, honestly, it's the I can't put my feelings into words, because the lessons that I learned from this book, to always hear a person out, to always understand that there's always two sides to a different story, or you know, just because you think that you're right doesn't mean that you are necessarily right at times. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna straight up say it. It is a sad book. So do expect tears coming out of your eyes. I mean, I don't know if you're as sensitive as I am, because I cry at every single thing. Like, even the littlest things I would sob. And this book, it literally crushed my heart, but the ending honestly made up for it. It was a happy, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it is a happy ending. That's all I can say. But like, the journey of Kenna and Ledger and Diem, you know, from the start to the ending, to finding out the truth, like what happened, like like, it is a roller coaster. Like, the things that got me sad is that Kenna would write letters to Scott even though Scott is dead. And like, at the beginning of the book, I'm like, I mean, I was like, you know, what actually happened, because I wanted to know the truth behind Scott's death. Like, okay, I know that it was said that Kenna murdered him, but how? And the, you know, my question was answered like towards the ending of the book, so it made sense then. But when I found out about like the truth, oh my goodness, when I tell y'all, I literally broke down sobbing. And you know, I was like, oh, this made sense. Like, I finally knew like what happened, like why people thought that it was Kenna, when there was something else that happened and people didn't know the truth. I rated this book a 5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, I don't know if you guys are surprised that I did rate it a 5 out of 5 stars, because honestly, most of Colleen Hoover's books, I rated it a full star, because I mean, it is Colleen Hoover, and honestly, I've been a fan of her since way before 2020, and now that she's finally getting the recognition that she deserves, I feel like this burst of pride, because she's going places. And when I tell you she's going places, she is. Because before the pandemic, when I go to Kinokuniya is like a big bookstore here in Malaysia. Like, they sell very, you know, the titles they sell is very broad, so people would always go there to get like international titles. So yeah, before the pandemic, like, literally nobody would go to Kinokuniya. But now, like, I remember like when I went to Kinokuniya a few months ago, there was a line to go in, and I was just like, whoa, it was never like this before. And then at the cashier, wanted to check out, people were holding a lot of Colleen Hoover books, and I was just by the sideline, like, she's finally getting the recognition she deserves. So, you know, you go, queen. I am so happy that I got the chance to read this book. This is a sign for you guys to start this book, because it's everything and more. The writing, chef's kiss. The cover, chef's kiss. The contents, the storyline, the plot, the characters, everything is literally chef's kiss. So this is a sign for you guys to grab a copy or buy it on Kindle, or you know, buy the paperback. Do it. If you have read it before, or if you're planning on reading it, do let me know and let's chat about it, because I feel like, I don't know, even though this book is new and it's good, I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about it yet. So yeah, this book deserves a hype. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am so sorry, I'm always like MIA. Like I would come like with a new video and then I would go missing for months and I will come back, and like it's honestly a cycle. It depends on my mood and it depends on whenever I feel like recording, honestly. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, week ahead, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon with another video, hopefully soon. So yeah, bye.